Hi everyone, welcome to the SuperClashBros, a podcast where we take a deep dive into the horror stories of Reddit and discuss the things that truly go bump in the night. My name is Trey, and I will be your guide through the strange and unexplainable this evening. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Trey, and I am joined once again by my co-host Connor. I'll be narrating today's story. Today's story comes from the subreddit r/humanoidencounters and is posted by user Wacky Paleontologist. Today's story is titled, I Found 2 Hive Men on the Fields. Just a warning, English is not my native language. I'm still learning, so I'm sorry if I get anything wrong on the grammar. Hello, you may call me Joe. I'm 16 years old. I usually go on walks and hikes with my friends in the nearby fields. We also go together for safety and also because it's good to have someone to talk to. But one day, all of my friends are busy and I was left alone for the hike. I only went there in the first place because I felt bored and thought some adventure could spice up my day. The first hours were okay. I felt refreshed when I saw the beautiful landscape. There are these huge rocks scattered around, so I decided to climb them as usual. I climbed up the biggest rock that was there. Me and my friends call it the whale rock, since it kinda looks like the back of a whale and also is pretty huge. I got a nice view from up there. I could see trees, cacti, bushes, grass, etc. But one thing caught my attention quickly. It was this person wearing a silly costume. I don't know very well how to describe it, but the best way I have to explain how it looked is that it kinda looked like those cartoon depictions of a beehive. I got worried because it's usually really hot on this part of the country. I climbed down to the ground and started walking towards the Hive Man. He seemed to notice me, and as I got closer, I started to notice how weird he was. His movements were really fluid, but also really mechanical too. The fabric of the suit seemed to have a metallic glow to it, while having rusty aspects. It had no face features, but 2 amber-colored discs that reflected like mirrors on where his eyes should be. At first, the Hive Man seemed curious about me. They were staring and investigating my looks. They even tried to get closer and seemed to have really friendly intentions. I wasn't scared either, I just found the whole situation weird. That was until the other Hive Man showed up. The second one was different from the first one. It was taller and bulkier, and instead of 2 discs for the eyes, it had just one visor-like thing. I felt intimidated when I saw it from the distance. I think they were as tall as 3 meters, which is 9 feet tall for us non-metric users. I ran towards the bushes and hid from them. They both were looking at each other and making gestures as they were talking. They then started walking towards some vegetation. I tried to follow them so I could track the Hive Men and take a picture as proof, but they vanished. I'm still confused, amazed, and a bit scared about what happened. I still go to that same spot in search of any traces of the Hive Men, but it's all gone. If someone ever saw anything like the Hive Man, please tell me. That's the story.
Man, that is really, really strange. And I don't think that if that happened to me, my initial thought would be, let me approach it.
Right, yeah, like I'm definitely not gonna go investigate, that's for sure.
What kind of mindset do you have to be
Right.
in
Well,
when
I
you're-
wonder if that's why he said, I got worried because it's usually really hot in this part of the country. So maybe it was like, oh, like I hope they're doing okay. Like maybe they need some water or something. That would be the only reason that I would think to approach someone like that in that situation.
look like someone in like a costume, and he's like, why is this costumed person here?
Right. Also, I wonder like how rural this place is, like how far away from civilization was he?
Yeah.
But
It's
also just like when he says that the second one shows up and like he says 3 meters, which, I had to Google that to switch it to feet, which is turned out to be 9 feet tall. And I'm like, damn, dude, like that's massive.
Yeah, dude.
Like I would not, like if I saw that, I would run so far away. And like, no thanks.
You're like, wow, that's pretty
well,
tall.
like 7 foot tall, like I could still be like, maybe it's just a really, really, really tall person. But 9 feet? like that's supernatural right there. That's
Look at him
foreign.
stealth, dude.
So
Yeah, no, that's. Ugh, I don't think I've ever heard of a situation like this. This is a very unique occurrence. Like, I don't think I've heard of anybody describe Hive Men before, at least
right.
not in my perusings of
Like
the
yeah,
internet.
not no like no aliens that look like a beehive, like nothing like that. This is also the first time I think I've come across something like this.
Do you think it's like, assuming that what he saw was real, you think it's like an extraterrestrial thing or like a weird cryptid thing?
I think that my first thought would be extraterrestrial for sure.
Yeah. I think the way he described the face kind of leads me to believe that.
Right, yeah, the amber colored discs for eyes, but no facial features.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a sight for sure. I wish there were some like reconstructed drawings.
Yeah, I
That
wonder what
would be
would have
fun to
happened.
see.
The second one didn't show up.
Right, yeah, like would he have approached or gotten close enough to the other one to like talk to it?
Well, the story would never have been on Reddit.
That's true. This
It
person
would
would
have
be dead.
been ganked. Take it back
Actually,
to the mothership or the hive.
I keep saying he, but like I don't even know if this was a male or female. they,
They,
they.
them.
But yeah, if I were them, I would not have tried to get proof. I would have dipped. I would
Yeah,
have
if I
dipped
had like
fast.
a camera or something, I'd snap a pic and then run like a little
Right.
bitch boy.
I also wouldn't be going back to that spot.
No.
I'd be like, I'm done here. Like I don't think I need to see that again in my life.
Yeah. I don't know, like, because I feel like if you talk about it, right, like a lot of these like supernatural or any sort of paranormal investigator people, anytime they talk about it, like immediately after everybody's like, you gotta go back and get proof.
That's true. Yeah.
So what if he or she mentioned it and they were like, oh no, you're gonna have to go back now. You gotta get some pictures taken.
Right. I would be like, why don't you go do that?
I will give you the address.
Right. Like I'll give you the general location and you can figure it out.
Here's the coordinates. Go have fun.
Mm-hmm. Like if it wasn't 9 feet tall, I'd be like, yeah, let's go.
And what if it's like 3 foot tall, dude? It's like a little like.
For sure. Like I'm like hell yeah. But it's just something about I think it being that large that I it puts me off to it.
What if it was just like 6 or 7 foot tall?
I don't know, man. Like if I think it could kick my ass, like I'm not gonna fuck with it. Like that's
A cap then.
yeah, like maybe I could take it. But yeah, nothing above 7 for sure.
Gotcha. Fair.
What do you think it was?
If I had to guess, I was leaning more towards like aliens or things because they're even if it's not its body they're describing. What if they're describing a suit? Well, then that seems like the only reason for a suit like that would be, if they're not adapted to the
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave this question to the viewers. Would you try to go get proof of it, or would you hightail it out of there? Let us know in the comments down below. But I think that's going to do it for us tonight. If you have any stories yourself that you'd like to submit to us, you can do so via our email at scspookycast@gmail.com. We will leave that link down in the description below. We also have merch. Go buy some of our SpookyCast merch while it is still out. We are only selling it until the end of October, unless we decide otherwise. I don't know, we still haven't talked about that. But we got a lot of other cool stuff there for the other podcasts that we do. Speaking of which, you guys should go check that one out. Connor and Kale talk about video games and manga, anime, all sorts of cool nerdy stuff. And then we've also got some gaming videos where I'll play through some games. We've got some group game videos on there. Like I know there's some Gang Beast videos that are pretty popular. So go check those out and share them with your friends and family. But other than that, we hope you have a safe and spooky night, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.